Welcome to Decorfancy, where every space tells a story worth feeling. Today, we're stepping into a 1968 fixer-upper turned cozy, modern vintage farmhouse in a timeless Texas neighborhood. This isn't just a tour, it's a moment of calm. From stone fireplaces to flower-filled kitchens and spa-like baths, this home is a quiet reminder that beauty lives in the details. Let's take a breath and step inside. This room doesn't just say rest, it feels like it. The light pours in, soft and golden, like morning coffee in bed. There's a stillness here, not empty, but full of intention. From the hand-woven bench to the lavender-hued pillows, everything invites you to slow down. This is where you end the day wrapped in softness and start it with quiet clarity. Textures speak when color doesn't have to. This close-up draws you in. It's the kind of detail you don't always notice, but you feel it. The chunky knits, the deep plum tones, the white linens that breathe fresh air into the room. It's comfort made visible. This bed doesn't just look styled, it looks loved. If elegance could exhale, it would look like this. Set in marble, surrounded by golden mirrors and gentle light, this tub is pure escape. Not over the top, but quietly lavish. The kind of spot you don't just take a bath in, you let go in. Of stress, of noise, of everything outside that door. Just silence, steam, and the sound of water meeting calm. Beauty lives in the rituals. The bathroom is often overlooked, but here, every touch is intentional. The clear glass soap dispenser, the antique-style faucet, the cool marble beneath your fingertips. It's a space where getting ready isn't a rush, but a ritual, a tiny daily moment of grace. Where time slows and your shoulders drop. This secret garden walkway feels like a little pocket of peace. Shaded by trees and walled with ivy, it's not grand, but it's sacred. A place to pause, to breathe, to be. The white bench waits quietly for a morning journal session or a sunset cup of tea. Magic lives here. Even the welcome feels intentional. Before you've even stepped inside, this entry tells you, you're safe here. The weathered brick underfoot, The woven mat that reads the best is yet to come. The basket of clipped greenery. It's all so personal. It's the kind of porch where neighbors stop to chat and kids kick off their shoes. It's not just an entrance, it's an embrace. This is the kind of space that makes you want to stay a little longer. The second you step into this living room, something settles in your chest, like a deep exhale. The stone fireplace feels grounding. The soft, neutral palette is like a hug for the eyes, and the chunky wood coffee table reminds you that life should be lived slowly. It's a space made for quiet mornings, long conversations, and rainy days under a blanket. This is not just a room. It's a memory waiting to happen. Every home needs a corner that invites you to do absolutely nothing and feel good about it. Here, the worn chair with its oversized pillows feels like the perfect place to pause. Maybe you came to grab a book. Maybe you just needed to sit with your thoughts. Either way, this little nook holds you with its gentle charm. The bookshelf behind is personal, imperfect, and deeply loved. A quiet reminder that beauty lives in the everyday. Where laughter lives, and lemonade is always a good idea. This kitchen island isn't just a place to cook. It's a gathering spot for late-night talks, pancake Sundays, and quick sips of lemonade on hot days. The stools are rustic but warm, the lighting sculptural and soft. You can feel the conversations that have already taken place here and the ones still to come. It's the heart of the home, not in a cliché way, but in a real, deeply human way. This kitchen whispers, your home, with its open layout, natural wood island, and flowers casually perched in glass vases. This space feels effortlessly elegant. It doesn't try too hard, and that's what makes it special. It's white, but not sterile. It's bright, but not cold. It's a place where you'll likely find fresh muffins cooling by the window, and where someone's always about to say, "Hey, want some coffee?" It's not just about what's stocked, it's about how it makes you feel. Yes, this pantry is beautifully organized, glass jars, wicker baskets, chalk labels, but the deeper feeling here is abundance. Not in excess, but in preparation. Care, a sense of being held. Everything has its place, and somehow, that makes you feel more in place too. It's the type of setup that makes you want to cook something from scratch, just because you can. Here, every meal feels like an occasion, even when it's just Tuesday. This room glows with quiet strength. The wood beams above feel grounded and storied, while the oversized orb chandelier draws the eye upward in wonder. You can imagine friends gathered around, candles lit, laughter filling the air. There's a softness here in the upholstered chairs and gentle color palette, but also a confidence. It's the kind of space that honors tradition, but welcomes new stories with open arms. Some rooms don't shout. They whisper, "Stay a while." The more you look at this living room, the more it reveals. That worn-in leather chair? It's probably someone's favorite spot. The jute rug underfoot feels like summer on bare feet. And the soft throw on the sofa? It's been pulled over countless naps. This isn't a staged moment. It's a lived-in kind of lovely. Warmth, character, soul. You can almost hear the fire crackling. It's a place that makes silence feel sacred. The lamp casts just the right amount of light to make you feel held. The books are collected, not curated. The kind of titles you go back to again and again. That little reading chair with carved legs feels like a grandmother's favorite, passed down with care. It's a corner where time slows and hearts soften. This is the real kitchen table, the one where everything happens. Not every story starts in the dining room. Most begin right here. A quick glass of juice before school, a last-minute cupcake decorating party, a spontaneous heart-to-heart at midnight. This island, with its rustic stools and airy lighting, holds it all. Joy, chaos, comfort. It's life, layered into wood and laughter. It's not just what's cooked here. It's who you become here. This space teaches you how to slow down. You stop rushing. You start savoring. The wide windows let the outdoors in. The butcher block is marked with the patina of 100 family meals. There's order here, but not perfection. And that's what makes it feel like home. Behind every organized shelf is someone who cares deeply. This pantry isn't just beautiful, it's loved. There's care in every label, every hand-filled jar. It says, "I want my family to feel nourished." You imagine little hands reaching for snacks, dinner ingredients coming together with ease, and that quiet moment when you open the door and think, "I've got what I need." The glow here isn't just from the chandelier. It's from all the memories made below it. This space feels almost sacred. The wood beams above speak of strength. The soft linen curtains hush the world outside. There's something about this room that makes every meal feel like an occasion, whether it's Tuesday tacos or Thanksgiving dinner. The flowers say welcome. The light says linger. There's a softness here that doesn't just touch your skin, it reaches your soul. This room feels like coming home to yourself. The filtered light through the windows has a golden hush to it, like the world is gently slowing down just for you. The bench at the foot of the bed isn't just a seat. It's a quiet invitation to pause before the day begins. This space doesn't beg for attention. It offers peace in the most graceful way. The best comfort isn't loud. It's layered, quiet, and completely honest. The close-up of this bed pulls you in, not just visually, but emotionally. The pillows are textured like your favorite sweater, and the creamy linen feels like it's been washed 100 times, softer each go. This is the kind of bed you sink into without needing anything else. It holds your weight and your worries. Some rooms heal you. This one does it without saying a word. This isn't just a bathroom. It's a retreat. The clawfoot tub stands confidently in the middle of it all, like it knows its worth. There's a stillness here that feels sacred, the hush of marble, the gleam of gold. This isn't a place to rush. It's a place to return to yourself, to remember that you matter, too. There's poetry in the practical, if you slow down long enough to notice it. The cool marble, the weight of the glass soap pump, the vintage-inspired taps, they make the mundane feel meaningful. This is where hands are washed, rings are set aside, and moments begin or end. It's proof that even the smallest corners deserve beauty and intention. This path doesn't just lead somewhere. It becomes a destination all its own. With dappled sunlight overhead and ivy brushing brick walls, this little courtyard feels like a moment suspended in time. The white bench says, "Sit. Don't scroll." The leaves rustle like a lullaby. It's a reminder that peace isn't far away. Sometimes, it's just a few steps out your back door. Some entrances feel like a handshake. This one feels like a hug. The brick beneath your feet is uneven in the best way, warm with memory, softened by time. The planters are overgrown just enough to feel lived in. And that woven mat, it doesn't just greet guests. It grounds the home. This porch doesn't say, "Look at me." It says, "You're safe now." Some rooms feel like they're holding space for you, quietly, without asking for anything in return. The colors are calm. The textures are familiar. The walls don't echo, they absorb. This living room isn't about impressing anyone. It's about holding the people who live here. Whether it's game night or grief, this space has seen it all, and still, it feels full of light. This little corner doesn't ask for productivity, just presence. You're not here to perform. You're here to be. The books don't match, and that's what makes it perfect. The curve of the chair welcomes your whole body. There's something about this nook that makes you want to slow down and listen to your thoughts, to the silence, to the creak of the floorboard under your socked feet. There's a rhythm to this space, like the heartbeat of the house. Here's where cereal bowls get stacked, grocery bags are unpacked, and someone says, "Tell me about your day." The worn-wood seats aren't just for sitting, they're for lingering. You can almost hear the clink of glasses, the laughter trailing off as someone says, "Remember when?" This is where memories are kneaded, stirred, and passed around like seconds at dinner. This kitchen isn't styled. It's lived in, and that's what makes it stunning. It's not the white cabinetry or the natural wood that grabs you. It's the soul of it all. The way light spills across the countertop. The slightly cracked bowl that still gets used every Sunday. The flowers aren't arranged for show. They're just there. Like everything else in this room. Useful, beautiful, and entirely unforced. When care is put into the quiet places, the whole house breathes easier. This pantry is more than organized. It's intentional. Every jar feels like a promise. You'll have what you need. It's not about aesthetic, it's about dignity. The baskets whisper, "We thought ahead." The chalk labels remind you, even the smallest things deserve attention. This is love in its quietest form. This isn't just where meals happen. This is where connection lives. The chairs feel sturdy in a comforting way, like they've caught people mid-laughter, mid-story, mid-tears. The chandelier above isn't just lighting the table, it's warming the moment. This is a room that's been witness to birthdays, burnt dinners, prayer, forgiveness, and pie. And somehow, it holds all of that beautifully. Before the world wakes up, there's this. The soft rustling of curtains, the cool touch of the sheets, that hush just after sunrise. This bedroom holds those moments delicately, like a hand on your back saying, "Take your time." You don't rush in a room like this. You rise slowly. You breathe deeply. You remember who you are before the day asks anything of you. Somewhere between the folds of these blankets is the best version of you. These pillows aren't decorative, they're devotional. Each one fluffed with care, each throw draped with love. The textures are soft enough to quiet your mind, and the palette is like lavender for the soul. This isn't just a bed. It's the ending to every day and the hope for a softer tomorrow. There are places that invite you to escape, and there are places that invite you to return to yourself. This tub doesn't call for candles or music, though it would welcome them. Its very presence is enough. The smooth curve of porcelain, the glint of brass, the way it seems to pause time. This is where tension melts and quiet returns, where you learn the difference between being clean and being clear. The little things here remind you to treat your life like it matters. A simple sink, a graceful pump, a hand towel folded just so. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. The morning light across the marble reminds you that every day is a new one. That even brushing your teeth can be an act of love. That beauty, when placed gently, becomes part of your rhythm. This garden doesn't ask for your attention, it gives you back your breath. The crunch of gravel underfoot, the way sunlight dapples through the trees, the sound of your own thoughts finally finding space. This path doesn't lead anywhere in particular. It is the destination, the pause between chapters, the place you go when you've had too much or not enough. This little square of brick is more than an entry. It's a feeling you carry inside. There's something so tender about this threshold. The doormat doesn't just wipe off the world, it welcomes you in. The basket of clipped branches speaks of someone who notices beauty, and the quiet weight of the potted plants reminds you that growth doesn't have to shout. It just happens. You don't just live in this room. You return to yourself in it. It's not the perfect styling or the magazine-worthy angles. It's the way the room catches golden afternoon light on the sofa arm. It's the blanket draped like someone just left, but will be back in a minute. It's how even in silence, this space feels full of presence, of peace, of stories that don't need telling because they're felt in the air. It's not just a chair. It's a sanctuary. That one worn armrest. The folded blanket with a bit of fringe. The book you've read 3 times already, but reach for anyway. This little corner holds you like an old friend. It doesn't care if your to-do list is finished. It's not here to impress. It's here to offer refuge from noise, from rush, from the need to be anything but yourself. There's always something happening here, even if it's just the quiet. Morning muffins, afternoon homework, late-night leftovers, and deep conversations. The kitchen island knows it all. The stools are worn in the best way, not from staging, but from staying. The light above glows just right, casting halos on elbows, tea mugs, and tired eyes. It's not just a prep space. It's a people space. The scent of lemon, the sound of a pan gently warming, the comfort of routine. This kitchen isn't about performance. It's about nourishment, and not just the edible kind. The wood tones keep you grounded. The white cabinets open like arms. There's ease here, grace in the everyday. It's not curated, it's cared for, which somehow feels even more beautiful. This little room doesn't need praise. It just quietly holds it all together. Every shelf tells a story of planning, of gathering, of care. The oats, the honey, the tea that's only pulled down on slow mornings. This isn't about minimalism or maximalism. It's about meaning. This pantry doesn't boast. It provides, and that, in itself, is deeply generous. You can feel the history here, even if it's still being written. There's a rhythm to the space, chairs pulled out and tucked back in. The vase on the table that changes with the seasons. That one chair that always squeaks, but no one really minds. This isn't just where you eat. It's where you gather, celebrate, heal, sometimes with words, sometimes just with presence. This room changes with the light, and so do you. As the day winds down, golden hour spills across the bedding like a soft sigh. Shadows stretch gently across the walls. The space no longer says rise and shine. It says rest and receive. There's no pressure here, no expectations, just a room that meets you where you are and offers softness in return. Comfort isn't a style, it's a feeling, and this bed knows exactly how to offer it. You can almost feel the textures through the screen, the knobby knit throw, the linen with its slight crinkle, the weight of the duvet like an exhale. It's not matchy, it's layered, lived in, and it tells the story of someone who understands that rest is sacred and beauty can be quiet. This space doesn't just invite you to relax. It gives you permission to let go. Every curve of the tub is gentle. The marble, cool and grounded. The reflection in the mirror catching just enough golden light to make the room feel holy. There's no performance here. No extravagance. Just warmth, water, and the radical act of slowing down. Before the world has a chance to rush in, there's this moment. The ritual of it. A splash of cool water, the scent of your favorite cleanser, the weight of the faucet turning under your hand. You're not multitasking here. You're remembering. That care starts small. That beauty can be built into rhythm. That even brushing your teeth can feel sacred in the right space. Some paths aren't about getting anywhere. They're about what you feel while walking them. Each step is softened by the hush of leaves. The air smells like damp earth and something just bloomed. This path is more than a walkway. It's an emotional reset, a gentle in-between, a liminal place that holds your thoughts and softens their edges. The threshold between the outside world and the heart of home deserves reverence. There's something sacred about this small space. The clink of keys, the deep breath before walking in. The door may be shut, but the welcome is wide open. With every detail, the brick, the woven textures, the soft patina of time, this porch reminds you, you are always coming home to something real.